So buying a home and buying a car, both of them cost a lot of money, but the process is really, really different. Nick Christy joins me today. How are you, Nick, from CMG Home Loans? And he's going to talk to us a little bit about the process of buying a home and why it's not just as easy as walking in with some cash and walking out with your product. How are you, Nick?
I'm doing well. How are you, Mike?
Good, thanks. So, let's start at the beginning here for buyers. What are we where are we going to begin with?
Yeah. Well, if you have the cash, it can be as easy as is doing that first thing you said. But if you need to borrow money, I think the most important first step is to get the pre-approval done, which that's my department. That's where I help out, and a buyer just needs to fill out a mortgage application, which takes them 10 or 15 minutes, and then we review it, and they can be pre-approved as little as the next day. Next step is obviously you stepping in to help show them the houses in their price point and the range they're comfortable with. And then I guess once they go under contract, that's where I think a lot of people don't understand what happens then.
Yeah,
I just want to explain that really quick. So once you go under contract, there's a few things we have to do. We have to get a final approval from an underwriter at the mortgage company you're working with. So there'll be more docs than you maybe submitted through the pre-approval steps. Don't let that scare you. That's just going to happen. Everyone has to submit some more documentation. Another thing we do is the appraisal, and that is to make sure you are buying that house at the value it's worth. If it appraises under, that's a new negotiation, and if it appraises over, then you're going into it with instant equity. So I would say we have to get underwriting approval, appraisal, and Mike, like maybe some inspections.
yeah. So, let's go back to appraisal a little bit, right? So when you're putting in your offer, it's important for your agent to kind of have an idea of what that appraised value is going to be, right? So getting an agent who's out there, just writing whatever doesn't always make sense, but writing an offer that makes sense for the property is important there.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Well, then hopefully we're signing paperwork, exchanging cash and keys, and everybody's off to the races with their new property.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks again for your time, Nick.
Absolutely.